Hello. All right, guys, we are back on the 2004 season mode. It has been a long time, but we have returned. Now, it has been a while since I've streamed, so there may be some technical issues. You'll have to let me know, but we're going to try and get this done here today and bring back the season that was never finished. So let's see here. We'll get these standings off the page. I am in 14th. Got some ways to go if we want to make it back into the chase, but we'll see what we can do here today. You'll have to let me know if everything's working okay. Welcome in Eminem's Cup Series, Evan McLeod. I appreciate you for being here. So these are the settings we're going to run with. 150 laps, 98 AI difficulty. Let's just go ahead and jump straight into practice and see how we do. Feels good to be back on NR2003 live. It has been months. I think the last recording was, or the last live stream was like August or something. So yeah, it's been a little while, but let's get this view set up here. All right, we take some practice here at New Hampshire. We're gonna need it.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
All right.
Okay, merge when you can.
Man, you want to make a big triumphant return after it's been a while, but is it really anything worth noting when it's at New Hampshire? I don't know about that. But we'll see what we can do here today. Hopefully everything is working all right, audio-wise, stream-wise. You'll have to let me know when you get a chance. Feeling like the car feels pretty good. I mean, it is New Hampshire, so you're gonna have some terrible understeer. That is just a fact. It is still possible to play this game online. There's actually a very, very recent tutorial by NR2003 YouTuber named The Ben Crazy. You can go ahead and check out his channel. I believe it is the most recent one he posted. And if you ever need help with anything, go ahead and head over to the NR2003 subreddit. That is also full of many helpful people, lots of questions being answered over there. So yeah, we gotta get back into this season mode here. All the old characters, everything is fine. That's good to hear. Kyle Petty, of course, Morgan Shepherd, who could forget? New Hampshire was built for modifieds. I agree, like that's their biggest race. This track, man, it is one of my least favorite. It's definitely very unique, which is good, but it just does not produce good racing in the Cup cars, so do a few more laps practice, get into it here. It's going to be a 150 lap race. From my knowledge, I believe the fuel run could be up to 90 laps, so my plan, if all goes green, would probably be to do just 75. There's no real reason for me to make it any more complicated than that. I think we're going to be pretty good on pace. I think we can get a decent qualifying position. We do need to start getting some good finishes because the chase is looming and we are about 200 points out right at the moment. So see what we can do here. Guess we're just stuck behind Kyle Petty in practice. That's always a good sign. Alright, Kyle, how are we gonna do this? Alright, we'll dive him. Alright, the race is gonna go well. Of course, I can't pass Kyle Petty without crashing. Can't even see. How am I gonna rejoin? Okay, here we go. Nope. Alright, here we go. There we go. Well, this is going to be a good time. Now, we are on 98 difficulty, a little bit lower than I might usually run, but it has been a while, as you can see, since I've driven this mod on this track, and 150 laps is a big ask for me, so just gonna practice getting on pit road here. So limit will be 45. So just do one practice getting on pit road here, and we'll jump into qualifying. Appreciate you guys being here. I'm excited to get this race underway and resume this season and try and make the chase. We've had an up and down year in the old 86 Chevy, many DNFs. to be had, to be sure. All right, so let's go and hop out. We'll jump straight into qualifying here. Oops, accidentally minimized my game trying to click on the garage. So this is the setup we're going to run with. Basically changed a lot of my usual stuff, lowered the front brake bias a little bit, lowered the spoiler. Grill tape, depending on how hot the air is, I'll probably just leave it at that. Don't really want to mess with it too much, especially with a long run ahead of me. But yeah, this car, as they always do on NR2003, it tightens up at the end of the run, so gonna have to look out for that. But hopefully we can get a good qualifying performance here. And yeah, let's see what we can do. As you can see, my handiwork out there in turns 1 and 2. That's gonna be embarrassing me for the entirety of this stream. Now, one thing about New Hampshire, at least this version, the stock NR2003, is that you can shift down into third in the middle of the corner if you want to, but I've had so much trouble losing gears and transmission issues on this season mode that I'm so scared to shift down into third. I'll try it right here. See if we can't power off. That was a terrible turn 1 and 2, by the way. Hopefully, you know, we're not hearing the weed whacker noise. If you're familiar with NR2003, I'm sure you know about that one. Alright, pretty good through 3 and 4. Probably be a middling lap right there. Yep, 16th on lap 1. I'm sure we can do better. There we go, turn. It's already understeering bad. This is a good sign. Alright, that was probably a faster lap. Hopefully we'll be up in the top 10 at least.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Well, I'm pretty good at predicting as we qualified in 10th. Alright, so let's take a look at it here. Kevin Harvick will be starting up front. Jamie McMurray, the points leader, one to look out for sure, in 8th. Down through the field, Andy Hillenberg rounded it out. Morgan Shepherd down there in 41st, the GOAT of this season mode. Starting 10th on the outside's a little bit scary. I'm going to try and get my way up to the front as fast as possible. So I feel like as the run goes on, we're going to get weaker. The day I pick this back up is the day you have to work late. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm going to be playing this. I've committed myself now. We're going to be doing this most days, hopefully, as I do not have to work anymore due to the unfortunate closure of almost everything. I hope you guys are safe. Hope your families are well and you're being careful out there with all the craziness going on. Let's go ahead and jump into it. 150 laps at New Hampshire. Here we go.
Drivers, start your engines!
All right, it is race time here. Gotta be so careful in the early going not to overdo it and ruin it. If I take big damage or anything, we're done and dusted. Jamie McMurray, I feel like he's gonna be fast. He has a very good car rating in this season mode for some reason, so he's been killing it in the points. Kurt Busch second, right ahead of us here, so hope you guys are ready for this. 150 long laps at New Hampshire ahead of us. Here we go. Alright, we get the green. Take it nice and easy down here. AI, I'm sure, will be slow lap 1. Also want to try and protect the tires as much as I can. That's a broad moment for sure. Jamie's going to be pushed 3 wide on the outside. Oh, Ricky Craven. Who could forget? We got to look out for him in this season mode. So we're going to cut to the inside here. Want to get past McMurray if at all possible. So I'm sure he'll be fast. Close, hard race in here in the early going. Just got to keep it clean. That's the biggest thing. As Kurt said, I'll dive it to the inside late. Sure as those tires start to wear away,
Keep low.
I'll just be getting tighter and tighter, so I don't want to race too much, but I do want to get up as far as I can, you know, help out in the points as much as possible, maybe lead a lap.
Still there.
Not gonna dive that, it's too early. I'll have to ask anybody who's watching, what do you guys think of that NR2003 facts video? That took a lot of work on my part. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that and learned something from it. So that was really one of the most effort I put into one of my videos for quite a while. So
Keep low.
I spent quite a bit of time working on that one.
Keep low.
You know, you gotta get that production value, those transitions between facts.
Still there.
So we're not quite clear of Junior here. Kind of getting slowed up by Kurt Busch a little bit. I'm not feeling confident, you know, diving it in really deep behind him, because if he checks up, it's gonna go through the back of him. Alright, Dale. Can we just clear, because those leaders are going.
Stay low.
Starting to get a little bit tight off of turn 4 right there that time for the first time.
Still there.
And I'd be willing to shift down into third, but I'm so scared that I'm not going to get fourth gear back.
Still there.
You play NR, but you don't have a PC
You're on
capable.
the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. Still there.
Yeah, I mean, I played NR and iRacing on a laptop that puffed smoke out of the side every time you tried to boot it up.
Keep low.
So I know what that's all about. Come on, Bobby.
Clear.
Finally clear of him. All right. Here we go, up into 6th. Good stuff. We turn our attention forward now. Just don't know how the pace is going to be when we're on our own like this. It's Mark Martin, the GOAT. He's pulled out a bit of a gap. But what we really need to do is just be consistent top 10s going forward. No more DNFs. Those are really going to hurt me in the points now. We have to be serious about it. Alright, I think we're going to get a look here. Harvick was a bit slow off of 4.
Stay low.
Just make sure we keep it low.
Keep low.
Come on, baby.
Stay low.
To the top 5 if we can clear him.
Clear outside.
We do. Alright, good stuff. McMurray is floundering in 9th right now, so maybe he's not as fast today as he has been the rest of the season.
You're in 5th.
Yes, I am. Just so much off throttle time around here. Oh, God, it really pushed out towards the wall that time. Gross. Alright, 10 laps in, so 1/15 of the way there. I know how to do math. We're sitting in the top 5, so we're up 5 spots so far. Good stuff. But will we have anything for the people ahead of us? I have to wait and see. I'd like to just get a comfortable gap around me, you know. Man, it's trying to hit the wall on the exit of turn 4. So Mark's 3 seconds ahead, so we'll have to see going forward how that gap changes. So we managed to get it down to 2.9 there, so 2.8 now, so maybe we are creeping up a little bit. That was a pretty good lap. Turn, there you go. You can just feel it, like, just finally decide to rotate, like, through the middle and off the corner, and that's when you can jump back on it. But you have to be so patient. As much as I dislike this track, I will admit that it takes a lot of skill and is very difficult to get right. Starting to creep our way up towards Bush now. Love to see it. Let's get an update. Morgan Shepherd holding 43rd first, so good stuff. Sure we'll be seeing him before too long. Pushed out a second and a half behind us, so that's good stuff right there. That's what we want to see. You're ready for lobster time with the boys. I don't know how I feel about that. Also, I don't know, Big Cheese, if you've ever watched one of these streams before. Like, you know, it's been a while, but, yeah, if you type something, there's probably a good chance I'm gonna look at it and read it, so. Because I have a pretty good side eye when I'm racing for some reason. We are really standing pat with this top 5 here, maybe, just maybe, catching up to Kurt a little bit. But the biggest thing is that we're pushing out the gap behind us nicely. Again, if you're just joining, 150 laps, likely to just pit on lap, you know, around lap 75, because there's about a 90 lap fuel run. Now, if a caution were to come out around 90 to go, I would probably try and take it, although that would cripple me in the end of that run because tires are going to be a major issue even after 75 laps. When you win here, you get the lobster? Was that a thing in 2004, though? I can't remember. I'm trying to think back to, like, NASCAR Thunder 2004, you know, your trophy room. What did you get for this race? Did you get a lobster? Have any occurrences happened? No, nothing bad has happened yet. Nothing bad has happened yet. It's all been the status quo. We started 10th, just worked our way up to 5th. Been having a very normal race. Morgan Shepherd is 41st, so all is well with the world. I appreciate you being here to watch. It's good to be back on this season. We got to make the chase. Would be pretty cool if there was a trophy room of some sort on NR2003, though. That would be a nice thing to see. How is Ricky doing? Not red. We'll have to see. Did I miss him? Oh, he's not doing too good. He's 35th. He's going to have to turn up the heat here. Go into overdrive mode. We're going to be lapping him before too long at this rate. Oh. I think there's a lot of shuffling back there. Something's going on. Oh no. Somebody's out. Is it Elliott Sadler, did I see? Devastating. So we're starting to lose a bit of ground to Bush now. Don't really know what's going on because we're catching up to Martin a little bit, but Kurt Busch has now pulled a bit of a gap. Those tires looking, they're not great. We are 23 laps in. There's definitely a certain point where downshifting becomes faster. I'm just really nervous about it. With all the transmission issues that we have had. I'm now having to fight it a bit to get it to turn. Hopefully the guys ahead get to racing. Jimmy Johnson was the first recipient of the Lobster in 2013. Excellent. Glad that we have this history lesson. Alright, starting to reel Kurt back a little bit. Turned up the wick a tiny bit, you know. I see lap traffic off in the distance, so hopefully that will play into our hands as well. Yeah, Craven's gonna get those ultra soft tires at his pit stop and go crazy like he did back in the second race of the season. I thought about doing, like, you know, when the series is over, a best of moments. That would definitely be up there. Also the finish to the Texas race with me blowing my tire, winning the Coke 600. I think all of those would make that list. You're blowing up 1,000 times, DNFing every other race, it seems like. Pretty sure I almost flipped at Daytona as well. So we almost have 5 seconds behind us now, and the leaders are catching the lapped guys. Seems like Kurt Busch is suddenly fast. So we're not really gaining any ground to him, but he is gaining to the cars ahead. Well, that was bad. That was terrible. Yikes, don't want to be doing that. Alright, lap traffic is now a factor. This is where it's going to get spicy. It's old worn tires meets lap traffic. Coming up to lap 30 now, so I'm going to be seeing these lap guys again before too long. Not even halfway through this run, though. It's unfortunate. Oh yeah, who could forget Sonoma, me driving with 2 gears? That was a great time. Can't wait till Watkins Glen and that happens again. And Andy Hillenberg is very much slowing down these guys. Gonna try and get past him here as my spotter's been able to be quiet. Time to wake up, bud.
Still there. Keep low. Clear outside.
Of course, NR2003 AI always struggles getting past lap cars, but when I'm trying to chase him down, they cut right through him like butter. We're just gonna dive bomb Hermie Sadler.
Outside.
Sorry, Herbie.
Stay low.
It's gotta be done. Morgan, come on, hold him up for me, bud.
Clear.
Saw a little smoke right there. Oh, you got problems. Who is it? Oh, Jimmy. Jimmy Johnson is out. He will not be receiving the lobster.
Outside.
You hate to see it.
Stay
Well,
low.
that's going to be good for our point situation.
Clear.
Forget how far up he was, but anybody ahead of us, they go out. That is good. Morgan Shepherd doing a good job here, holding up these guys, at least slowing them down a little bit. And then he'll just let me go past without issue. Yeah. There you go, Morgan.
Clear outside.
Alright, so the top 5 is now pretty tight, only 2 seconds in it. This Mark is getting held up there. Attaboy, Todd. Keep doing it. Oh man, it's trying to hit the wall. It's gonna one time. One day soon, it's gonna hit the wall. Alright, it's gonna get interesting. Lots of people trying to get past Todd. Hopefully we don't lose a handle on Mark Martin right here. He's got some clean air now. Oh boy. This is really bad.
Keep low. Keep low.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Stay low. Clear.
Alright, risked it and got down to third right there. It worked out okay, but sending it 3 wide on worn tires at New Hampshire at the bottom is a dangerous proposition. You're predicting. Wait. I saw that. Me and Ricky Craven, Morgan Shepherd appears, and somehow Michael Waltrip wins at Watkins Glen. That sounds about right for the way this season's been going. Right, we are really right on these guys now. It's just where can the move be made? So I definitely do got a good bit of straight line speed off the turns. Oh god, almost overshot right there. I'm gonna risk it. Look at how fast it is off the corner though. Also helps the car turn a little bit, you know, getting it into the high revs like that when you shift down. Good gap behind us now though, so top 5. Very secure at the moment. Right now I am completely fine with this thing staying green. Coming up to lap 40 here, so 110 to go at the moment. Oh, I see. Morgan Shepherd takes me and Craven out, and Mikey gets the win. Well, that sounds about right. That's what happens when you rely on Jesus as your spotter, you know? And it's barely making these turns at this point. It is fairly tight. That's your 2004 Watkins Glen prediction. I like it. All right, Busch and Newman side by side now, so that's going to slow them up. Now the question is, you know, as we start to get to the point where we can make it on fuel, I mean, going half and half seems like the obvious answer, but, you know, we could try and undercut, and we'd be so fast in the first part of the run. We just need to hold it late. Yeah, I'm sure my spotter would be asking if I was okay after that one. He's been napping in this race. He hasn't had much to do.
Car outside.
Okay. I didn't really mean to do that, but it's cool.
Keep low. Clear outside.
I guess we'll go back there. Nah, we're gonna back out. It's not worth. Not yet. It's still way too early. Turn, baby. There we go. New Hampshire's just over without banking. I can see that. Yeah, if I do undercut, I'm going to be flying like Ricky Craven. But again, this is assuming everything goes green. And the issue is, you know, at the end of that run, I'm going to be dead in the water with my old tires. It's going to be very similar to Texas, where I didn't get my tires changed. And I was just so slow trying to hang on. Mark Martin's got to be loving this. He's going to be pulling away. That's racing back here. And we got to look to go 3. Back out. I think we can do it right here. We just need to use Derek Cope as a pick.
Car outside. Stay low. Stay low. Clear.
Alright, well, we made a lot of overtakes in the first couple laps, and it's taken us about 40 more to make our next one.
Car outside.
We're also going to get to the inside of Gordon.
Clear.
Chickened out on the entry, though. Yeah, are you enjoying watching the same 2 back bumpers the entire race? This is the fact of New Hampshire. This is the reality of the situation. You're gonna stare at somebody's back bumper for hundreds of laps. You decided to do a Hornet race without a spotter at Auto Club. Yeah, I'm sure that went great.
Still there.
Clear. Say it.
Clear.
There you go. All right, up into third. So now we get to stare at Busch's bumper a little bit more.
Good job.
Mark Martin hitting a long line of lap traffic, so it is going to be tough to negotiate them. Okay, turn. Thank you. We are almost 50 laps in, so good stuff so far. Just got to maintain. Of course, there's always the chance that something goes wrong during the pit stops. I believe the limit was 45. I did practice getting on there once, but not with these worn tires. Mark is diving it to the inside. Yeah, new bumper, everybody. You gotta stare at somebody else for 50 laps. Come on, Kurt. So I want to believe I was faster than those guys, as I've already pushed out a good little gap. It's just so hard to make the pass. Oh, Ricky Craven's about to go a lap down. This is a disaster. He's just making it fair, you know, he starts a lap behind. Right, we're gonna see. Maybe we can use Kyle Petty as a pick here for Kurt Busch. It's about to turn into chaos. I don't like it. Kurt is gonna dive to the inside, not quite get there. It's gonna slow him up. Yeah, honestly, I agree with you. Spotter, you know, it's so important in racing.
Stay low.
Just to know exactly where everything's at. It's so hard to pay attention to all that. Oh boy.
Outside. Clear outside.
Not brave. Not brave enough. I'm a coward. It's alright. You know, if this were a just a simple 10-lap race, I would invite a 3-wide dive like that, but I gotta make it 150, so
Outside.
I did. I brought it back.
Stay low.
We are here. I've already passed Morgan Shepherd, so Jesus Christ, indeed, he is a lap down.
Clear.
I'm clear?
Outside.
Turn. There we go. Come on, baby. Oh, Kurt. What a move. Yeah, we gotta make the chase and finish this out, alright.
Outside.
I think with the world on pandemic, it's a good time to bring it back. So we are 54 laps in.
Keep low.
Out of 150, you're gonna be pitting around lap 75, most likely.
Clear.
And my lap times are almost a second slower than when I started. I mean, I am running in traffic, but definitely gonna have a lot more grip.
Still there.
Come on, Kenny.
Keep low. Keep low. Clear.
Doing 100% Homestead in NASCAR Heat 4 with Xfinity. Nice.
That car's a lap down. Outside. Still there. Keep low.
So how many is it? They run 300 miles there, so that would be
Car outside.
how many laps exactly?
Still there. Keep low.
Also, we dove it to the inside, Kurt Busch. Take that.
Stay low. That car's a lap down. Okay, you're in second. Still there.
Alright, up to second place. Mark Martin, the GOAT, our next target. Once he gets clear of these lap cars, he'll have a nice little bit of space. So we're almost lapping into the top 20 now. Oh boy.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. Still there. Inside.
Don't hit me. Don't
Clear
hit me.
inside. Car inside.
I knew it. I
Inside.
chickened out every other time. I went for it. Ah, no.
That car's a lap down.
I should have chickened out.
Stay
Thank
low.
God I didn't get hit.
Stay low.
Ah, all that progress. Lost.
Stay low.
And we go back behind
Clear.
Jeff Gordon. Oh, it feels weird seeing the default spotter. See, a lot of people have told me to try something else, but I just love the default spotter so much. Oh, it's 200. Okay. And you're doing 100% cup tomorrow. Jeez. So you just like planning on going along with the NASCAR season? Yes, I was a fool. Tires rip in peace. It's over. I don't know whose fault that was. I really shouldn't have done that. 3 wide does not work at well, at Martinsville too, but in New Hampshire, that's where we're at.
Clear outside.
Boy, at least we're still in the top 5, but I can't be making moves like that.
That car's a lap down.
I don't even want to press F5 and look at the tires. What? That is not fair. Oh no. Yeah, I got a big crush on the default spotter. Oh. God, man. This game.
Car outside. Keep low.
Okay, 2 cans. We're gonna need all of it.
Stay low. We'll fill you up.
Change them all.
Stay low.
No damage to repair, it looks like.
Clear outside.
Oh, man. We're not even that slow, it seems like, but... I mean, that tire's gonna go if I'm not careful. Yeah, we're a little bit slow. See, I should have chickened out. Every time before I chickened out, it worked out. Not sure how much longer I want to take it. Because I am in traffic, this is slowing me down. I don't know, I need some advice. Do I pit right now? Risk, you know, a caution coming out, something bad happening?
Keep low. Clear.
Where do I take it? Maybe 85 to go? Should make the car slightly tighter, you think? I don't know, on the exit of the corner, it's already pretty tight. If I could go back in practice, I might tighten it up on entry a little bit, because it can get a little bit slidey. But I don't really have the in-car adjustment that I would want to target it. I mean, I could... How's our temps look? Could throw a little tape on there. That might make me a bit faster, too. Give me a little bit of turn early on. Keep it fast in a straight line throughout. Oh, you want me to make it looser? Okay, see, that's more what I was thinking.
Still there.
Don't hit. Alright, well, now we can't come in because we're on the outside.
Keep high. Keep high. That car's a lap down.
Yeah, maybe you should stop trying to race me then. Ward?
Still there. Still there. Clear.
Alright, I'm pitting.
Outside. Keep low. Keep low.
Alright, we're taking the grill tape up. We're cheating.
Stay low.
We're enabling turbo mode. Am I going to be able to pit without getting run over?
Outside. Clear. Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500.
No caution, boys. No caution. No caution. No caution, please. Alright, big undercut time. We're going to be a hero or a zero. Come on, quick. I do not like being on the pit road on my own like this. See where we come out, hopefully in a bit of a gap. We just go a lap down right there.
Go, go, go!
Alright, good
Yeah,
stop.
we nailed
Yes,
that
we
stop.
nailed
Good
it.
work, guys. Limit
See, that's what I'm
45.
talking
Keep it
about.
under 3,500 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Alright, new cold tires. Take it nice and easy. Don't merge illegally.
Okay, merge when you can.
We get out in a nice gap right here. This might work a treat.
You're racing the car in front.
Alright, good stuff. We should be able to make up a ton of time here in the early going. Just have to be careful not to burn all the tires as it's going to come back around at the end, but... Alright. So we pit a little bit early, get a huge advantage. Look at us fly. I mean, obviously we're gonna be faster than these guys.
Still there.
Like, the gap to Casey Kane has grown to 2 seconds, and he came out right behind us, so this could be big. Just have to be careful here negotiating, everybody.
Still there.
Ricky.
Keep low. Clear. Outside.
Let's just make sure we're good on fuel. Yep, should be at plenty fine.
Clear.
Just have to hope for no caution until they come in. We're gonna have to make sure we cut through these lap cars really well.
Clear outside.
So we can't afford to lose time back here.
Car outside.
This could really come up good. As long as everything works out okay.
Outside.
I might actually be able to run down the leaders and get my lap back, so protect myself from a caution coming out. Though they're a little ways up the road. Oh, Ward, please.
Outside.
Morgan's doing his best out there, okay? Leave him alone.
Car outside. Clear outside.
Issue is I'm going to be spending up lots of my tires trying to be as fast as possible here, so it's going to get hairy at the end of this run.
Car outside.
I mean, it's just going to mug Jeff Green right there. That's a dirty move to the inside.
Stay low. Stay low. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. You're
Whoa.
on the bottom. 3
Okay,
wide.
I hit the flap.
Outside.
Why is it so loose?
Still there.
It's very loose down there, my goodness. Alright, so 3 wide still doesn't work at the bottom. We learned that earlier.
Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Keep low. You're on the bottom.
Oh,
3
interesting.
wide. Car outside.
Looking at the starting park and like the cup drivers and stuff.
Stay low. Clear outside.
There's nothing like
Flag. We're halfway
the fascination of starting park drivers. That is a, I mean, it's still, you know, has been a thing not that long ago, but, you know, the late 90s, early 2000s, I always thought that was weird that, you know, I was a kid, I didn't really understand, like, why would they bother coming all this way, you know, qualifying and then just giving up. But, you know, now I understand it was for money, just to keep their team alive.
outside.
It's going to be interesting to see. We've got Newman and Gordon up there 3 seconds ahead of me. How fast can we close that gap? So those are the guys we were racing. And if we're just making up this time, by the time they have to pit, we're going to come out way ahead of them. For this to work, I really need it to go green though, so here's hoping no cautions.
Still there.
I think I said that too loud, the game probably heard me. Oh yeah, showing up with no pit crew, that's right. I'm pretty sure they changed the rule about that, though. I think NASCAR was like, nah, that's not gonna work.
Outside. Still there. Clear
Well,
outside.
we've caught these guys quickly, so I think the undercut has worked.
Car outside. Stay low. Keep low.
Just gotta keep on pressing on, especially with this big gap ahead. It's gonna make up so much time. Kurt Busch 5.6 seconds. If we can get up to him, it's huge. M&M's Cup Series, hello, welcome. We are back. If you want to check out some great NR2003 stuff, definitely check out his channel. He's got a online series going on right now in NR2003. They fined Rick Ware for not having a pit crew, and it's tough out there. I'm pretty sure we've talked about it on stream before, but somebody pitted their own car like once, I think, by teams. That was a thing in EA Sports games. You could buy Hendrick Motorsports if you wanted to, or you could take a smaller team and make them into a powerhouse. That is would be another great level of depth. I think they're getting there with the Heat games for sure. Alright, so we are in the top 20 and we've already made our stop. So good stuff. Just need them to start making their stops. Oh, well, speak the devil. Alright, they're on pit road, so they have chosen to take it 81 laps. So this is going to be the big determining moment right here. Where will we come out compared to the cars that just hit pit road? Trying to push too hard now here. Oh my god, don't stop. Okay. That scared me. They about stopped on the apex right there.
Clear outside. The leader's pitting now. Car outside.
Tony, we're going past you, bud.
Stay low.
Alright, I think I came out well in front. I didn't see them coming off the pit road. I don't think I was too down. We're just gonna have to see where this all settles out. No cautions, no cautions.
Okay, we're back in third. Keep hustling.
Alright, good stuff.
The leader's pitting now.
We're gonna be well ahead of Newman. He's still on pit road. He was in second. How do I not spin when I slam on the brakes? I mean, I'm not really slamming them as much as I am kind of gently going in on them. It's more of a, yeah, I mean, I do have to slam on them sometimes. I think I just kind of like, I'm playing with the throttle as well to try and keep it stable. But I do spin a bit when I slam on the brakes, especially in those situations where the AI stops in front of you. It's just something that comes with time. I mean, I remember when I was doing this, season mode at the start, I remember I was talking to you about simple things, not like not wrecking on every corner, and I don't see you wrecking on any corner these days, so. Just takes time getting used to how NR2003 feels. Is Morgan Shepherd's gonna try and take me out? Morgan! Give me room, please, thank you. Alright, 7 seconds is the gap. That's a long time to hold on to 7 seconds. We have up to the top 10 laps, so good stuff. As we're going to get some nice bonus points here for leading, but can we hold on for 64 laps? Oh yeah, I agree, and that, you know, it just comes with time and practice. I mean, I feel, you know, I'm nowhere near the best, but I feel pretty in tune with, like, what the car is doing on NR2003. Those are those people you see on iRacing as well that are just so good. It's because they know exactly what the car is doing based on how the wheel feels, how the sound, you know, what sound it's making, what the car's doing on the screen.
That car's a lap down.
Alright, he's already made up a couple tenths on me, and that car is indeed a lap down as we're about to put Jared a lap down. By the way, if you guys are new to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe. We're almost at 400. So if you want to help me out with that, that would be much appreciated. Yeah, just call me Checking House. I'm a strategy god. The undercut, you know, nobody's ever heard of that before. It's my new advanced strat. Gonna revolutionize racing. He's under 6 now. Oh boy. Hopefully he gets caught up in traffic, as he's going to be here before too long. Such a long way to go. Now, I wouldn't be that mad if there was a caution. I do understand that we have a gap, but I could pit and be in 9th place, you know, because we've got so many people a lap down now. Could pit, come out 9th, and have fresh tires, and probably be able to easily get back to the lead. So now, I change my tune. I think a caution would be helpful, because I think we're going to get caught. I think we're gonna get exposed on these old tires. Ricky Craven right here.
Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Stay low. Still there. Keep low. Clear.
See if we can get the most laps of lead, depending on how long we hold on here. I'm not sure when me and Martin flip-flopped right there, if it was before the halfway point or not. I think it was actually after, so just gonna have to settle for the 5 bonus points, which is always helpful. Trying to make the chase. Pretty sure Mikey was in 10th place, if I'm not mistaken. Don't know where he's at. Spotter's taken to telling me that all these cars are a lap down. I appreciate it. So apparently that near spin was the best thing that could have happened to us. So I don't think I would have had this big of a lead if that hadn't happened. It's funny how racing works. I'm gonna reel in Todd Bodine here. Todd, thank you.
Outside. Still there. Clear outside.
Yeah, it's very possible that that could help people out that want to get into online racing. I think you would really just need to see like some big names on it. I think that would be helpful too, you know. I know they had the Knockouts League, I think it was, that they had for a while, where you had most of the big NR2003 YouTubers on there. That is a good thing. That's, you know, it's 2020. I'm a realist. Like, NR2003 is very niche at this point, so it's good to try and get as many eyes on the competitive racing side of it as you can. Because then people will realize, you know, how much potential this still has, you know, with all the mods, the possibilities being endless. Nako Season 2 is coming, that's good. I look forward to checking that out. You want to start one soon? That'd be good. I think I'll finally have to maybe make a commitment to trying a league. I've never done a league on iRacing or an NR2003 or anything. I just I'm very I'll be very enthusiastic for a certain amount of time, and then I'll just have days where I'm like, man, I don't want to do anything. It's probably why the season mode was postponed for so long. It's just I didn't feel like doing it anymore for a while. But the itch has been coming for a while. Alright, so we're going to come to 50 to go here, still holding a good gap. I have to really rely on lap traffic to hold up Martin as it is 5.3. I think it was Eminem's Cup Series, you asked on Reddit about setups for Loudon, right? I assume that maybe you're doing that race soon on your series, your online live stream series. And I think I saw somebody say on there that you should be ready to throw something through your monitor because your car just won't turn. Yeah, that's pretty much how it is here. Uh-oh. I see Mark Martin down there now. When I reach 500 subs, I'll make a sub race. That is a bold assumption. Maybe. All I'll say is maybe. iRacing would probably be more likely for me. I actually it's very, very easy to set up hosted races on there.
Stay low.
Oh, you're doing an offline season.
Still there.
2006, nice. Kind of got one, but the AI is so bad. Are you using this original track or a different one? So Mark's gonna catch me. And most NR leagues use TeamSpeak. Wow. Yeah, I'm a Discord guy myself. I hope that's something that, I mean, I haven't looked on your channel in a couple days, but hopefully that's something you're going to be uploading. I would love to see that. The 2006 season. Alright, 45 more. Still holding on. Trying to do a full career mode, 2004 to present. Yo, now you've got my interest. That sounds very exciting. Ah, I see, it's a different version of the track. Yeah, you can, that is where it's kind of up in the air because, you know, who knows what the track INI says, you know, it could be anything really. You just kind of have to diagnose what's going wrong with the car and try and make changes based on that. Alright, Mark's getting held up in lap traffic. We just got to keep passing people, putting them back there for Mark to deal with. old to the inside of gone there. I'm not letting him hold me up.
Stay low.
Come on, baby. Let me clear.
Keep low.
Look, I know you don't want to go a second lap down or whatever, but it's time.
Keep low. Clear outside. Outside.
Instead of more leagues use Discord, it would feel less niche. Yeah, I mean,
Lap down. Stay low. That car's a lap down.
the thing with NR2003 is that there are people who have been on there for a very long time, so they, you know, people can become set in their ways,
Car's a lap down.
which is fine, you know.
Clear outside.
You know, if you have a group that you're racing with and you guys are all comfortable using TeamSpeak and that's what you've been using, why would you change it? Oh, turn. Jesus. Oh, that's nice to hear about Bensley. Yeah, Ben's a really nice guy, so I'm not surprised that, you know, everything he put together is, you know, a friendly atmosphere. Alright, we're still holding the gap, 4.5, 40 to go now. Little concerning that Jeremy Mayfield's right up to my back bumper, though. He's closed down a lot of time on me. That right front should be okay. As long as we don't slide again. I see Scott Riggs up there. Do I dare shift down into third gear? Probably not. Too much of a chicken. Talladega race was the least friendly? Yikes.
Outside.
Yeah, I was in the, like,
Keep low. That
Discord.
car's a lap
Like,
down.
I had a link, and I saw
Stay low.
every once in a while people wouldn't be too pleased about
Clear
stuff,
outside.
but that's the grounds with racing, you know, it's gonna happen sometimes. People are gonna get their feelings hurt. You did a Carl Edwards reenactment? Yikes. But that puts you out of the race. Right. I think if we can get ahead of these lappers right here, that might... I mean, it's gonna really help us out sealing off Mark Martin. It's basically every time we get by one, it seems like he gets by one. Alright, it's gonna be 35 to go here, so not long now, just gotta keep our hat on. It's really neglecting to turn now, though. I think now's the time where we're really gonna be in trouble.
That car's a lap down.
You know what? Maybe I should have loosened it up a little bit. It was just so good up until this point. Extremely
That
fast.
car's a lap down. That car's a lap down. Outside. Still there. Clear.
God, how are we gonna do this, guys? I can't afford this.
Still there. Stay high.
Can Can we not?
Clear inside.
Oh my god. Wasting so much time.
Outside.
You got clipped and then you got taken off to the moon? Ah,
That car's a
no.
lap down. Still there.
That's the worst.
Still there.
Said it was your fault? Oh, that sucks. It always feels bad. That sort of thing happens, but it's important to just take something and learn from it. You know, everybody's been at fault for plenty of accidents.
Outside. Clear.
Oh man, well, we lost about a second there to Mark trying to get past Kenny Schrader. That's stupid. It's gotta be a master of lap traffic. Well, I almost lost on that. Trying to just pass Kenny Schrader. You know it's bad when you're struggling with that. In my head, I know it's also looking to be a bad situation because I'm thinking about checking the lap count like every 2 seconds. It's like, is it almost over yet, please? Turn. Thank you. Alright, Scott.
Outside.
Can we make this pass work?
Low. That car's a lap down. Clear.
Let me clear, please. Thank you. 30 to go now. Checking every 5 laps. They want to go 3 wide ahead of me with poor Morgan. He's running 38th. Good run. That's what I like to see. Alright, 3 seconds. Chickened out. I'm not doing it.
Car's a lap down.
I learned.
Stay low. That car's a lap down. Stay low. Clear outside.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. A lot of times, you know, in the moment or right afterwards, people will be really upset, but you give them a chance to cool down, you know, get over it, move on. The thing with sim racing especially is there's always going to be a next time, so, you know,
Stay low.
it's no sweat. Like, trust me, I've gotten upset myself, and I've seen plenty of people get upset, but, you know, need to be able to move on, especially on
That car's a lap down.
something that's not real racing, real life racing anyway.
Still there.
Terry, can you just let me go, please? Like, just help me out a little bit.
Keep low. That car's a lap down.
Spotter's helping me out by informing me that the guys ahead of me when I'm in the lead are a lap down. Shocking revelation. I'm gonna go for it. Ward. He drove it in so deep to defend me. I hate you, Ward Burton.
Car outside. Clear. Car outside. Stay low. Stay low.
The old men are conspiring against me, Ward and Mark.
Still there. That car's a lap down.
I
Clear.
just absolutely sent it off in there to make sure I cleared him. Alright, man. I appreciate you watching. Good night. Hopefully I can pull through for you. So we get 25 to go now. The VOD will be up on the channel, so you'll be able to see the finish whenever you are available.
Inside. That car's a lap down. That car's a lap down. Still there. Stay high. Still there. Clear.
God, they're not making it easy on me. I'm just slicing my way through.
Stay low.
Yeah, that car is a lap down.
Clear outside.
That tire. Starting to get really worn on the right front, abusing it out here. This is going to be the last lap car for a little bit though, so that's good for us as long as Mark stays in traffic. Oh, Vickers. Oh, he's back in that little gaggle, only a second behind. Oh no, it's Johnny Sauter, he's out. Hopefully he can make it back, no caution. Although at this point, again, you know, caution might not be that bad as I'd restart 8th if I pit.
Keep high.
Alright, well, now we have some clean track. Hopefully those guys can hold up Mark just a little bit more.
That car's a lap down.
Thanks for letting me know. Mark only has 2 more to pass, but they are too wide in front of him right there, so hopefully they will stay as we almost got it back to 2 seconds now. I'm gonna make this thing really wide if he gets up here. It would be nice to get this win for our point situation. It's gonna be 20 to go this time. Oh, just the slightest kiss of the wall.
20 laps to go.
It absolutely got tight on the exit, like the worst car ever. God, this track. Oh, we caught up to Hermie in a hurry here. Just gonna send him back there.
Keep low.
A little bit more insurance, perhaps.
Clear.
Just cleared him off. It started to get snug again.
That car's a lap down.
All good on fuel. Mark clears Vickers, so just 2 lap cars in between us now. Hopefully Jeremy Mayfield will put up a bit of a fight. He is 9th place. Looks like Hermie's holding up Mark a good amount too. Oh, got in way too hot that time. I'm gonna shift down. Taking a big risk here. Come on, 4th gear, still be there. Alright, I'm never doing that again. Yeah, right, it's kind of weird, you know. You would never see it with stage cautions, lucky dogs and stuff. You know, 150 lap green flag run where people, you know, the top 10 is under a lap down. Hey, I appreciate you, Andy. Thank you for watching. I'm glad to be back on it too. I'm trying to close this one out here. We're gonna catch Wimmer in a bad spot.
Car outside.
Send it on him. Take that.
Stay low.
I got a race to win.
Still there. Keep low. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear.
And this has to be the undercut of the century right here. This has paid out big time. Hire me, Ferrari. I'll be your chief strategist. Coming to get 14 now. Looks like maybe Todd Bodine and Kenseth would be the last ones we could catch here, unless Kevin LePage really is slow up there. Andy Hillenberg as well, 6 seconds ahead, so we might catch them. Oh, please turn. Jeez. Martin is still not past Mayfield. Might just be holding him up ever so little.
Car outside. That car's a lap down. Stay low. Clear outside.
God, I want to hear that 10 laps to go. Mark is flirting with being within a second now. I mean, just have to let the car roll with no throttle in the middle of the corner. It's ridiculous how bad this thing turns now. We're still faster than Matt Kenseth. Their tires are got to be pretty worn at this point. Oh, he's back. Alright, this is it.
We got just 10 more to go.
You're here for the finish, I assume. Now, will the Fords conspire to slow me down here? If I can't get past Kenseth, that is not good. So Mayfield is back within a second, and with him, Martin. I have to go for it.
Car outside. Keep low.
Please let me get clear. Please, please, please. Dive it in hard here.
Still there. Clear outside.
Just didn't need to bump and run him. Just able to get to his inside cleanly, but I would have done it if it came down to it. As they're getting really close now. Looks like we've got at least a second place finish on lock, but... Whoa, Andy. Okay.
Still there. Clear.
Come on, you can run the bottom. Yeah, there we go. Slow him down.
That car's a lap down.
Oh man, we've been able to keep one car in between us this whole way. We're coming to get 5 to go now.
Your right front tire is wearing out.
Yep, thanks for letting me know. Oh boy. Oh jeez, yeah, this is great.
More to go.
Alright, 1.5. He's now clear in second place. But we're going to put one more car back there.
Stay low. Stay low. Clear.
Now look, I know what happened to Texas, but I swear if this tire blows, it's going to be devastating. Mark's tires have to be near the end as well. That's probably why he's not catching me as rapidly. As they've been going for almost 70 laps on that set. ...2019 nationwide at Auto Club, or 2010 nationwide? I'd be down to try that.
Just 2 to go.
You know I love racing at Fontana. And yeah, just 2 to go now. I don't think he's gonna catch me. As long as the tire holds. Driving it so gently now. Alright, let's win it.
You're the man. Come on, bring it home. That car's a lap down.
Thanks for letting me know. That's really important at this time. Don't blow it. Don't choke. Don't crash on the last lap, as is tradition. Not today, baby. We got the win. Let's go. Ah, what a return.
You won.
The
Why
undercut
did these other guys even bother to show
of
up?
the century. Hire me, Ferrari. I will be your chief strategist. You've never heard of this crazy strategy called an undercut. We pull it off. Ricky Craven and Morgan Shepherd will be crossing the line together. It is a beautiful sight to see ahead of me. I know we will be having the lobster as we win here at New Hampshire.
The race is over. Come on in.
Thanks. Yeah, we'll just kill this car because it's not worth keeping because it sucks. Alright, well I hope you guys enjoyed that. Alright, let's get out of this thing. Alright, so we get the win. Mark Martin in second, Kurt Busch third, Newman fourth, Gordon fifth, Kane sixth, Junior seventh, Mayfield eighth. Down to juniors, the only ones on the lead lap there. All green flag racing all the way. And Rusty Wallace, Jimmy Johnson, Elliott Sadler, and Robbie Gordon go out with issues. Where did Mikey finish? He finished 13th, so we're going to gain some good points on him. Make sure we export those results here. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I really appreciate you for watching and bringing this series back. I hope to do the next race soon. I will try and let you know on Discord. You can get the link in the description. But yeah, we're going to be continuing the season mode going forward. Not sure if it's going to be tomorrow. I don't have work anymore, so we'll see what happens. But if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing for me. I really appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next race.